Hey guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Thursday, the 26th of January. I want to use the Tarot of the Sevenfold Mystery for this reading. So let's see what the cards have to say about Thursday. I hope you're having a great week so far. Hope things are going really well for you. And let's see what Thursday has in store here. Okay, so first card is the Lady of Swords. Then we've got the Queen of Cups. And the Four of Wands. Okay, I just want to check the other cards to see what the lady is, because so we got the minors here. So that's what a Major Arcana one looks like. Oh, no. If there's a number on it, it's a Major Arcana card. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. So this is probably a court card. So we do have knights. I thought it might be a knight, the lady. Another lady. So maybe these are kind of ladies in waiting in the court. And they're one step down from the kings and queens. Just want to see if there are pages here. Oh, Regina. Beautiful. Satan. No, there aren't any pages. So the ladies might be pages. We do have knights. Oh, so they are the ladies are pages. Okay, got it. All right. So the Lady of Swords is then the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is someone who is very willing to learn. Someone basically like a student going to university. It's someone who wants to educate themselves, to learn one particular area, have expert knowledge in that area in order to work with it. Swords is the element of air, so it's communication, learning, being of service to other people. But it's also very much about your perspective on your life, your ability to make decisions, the way you communicate, the way you come across, whether you feel confident in a particular area or not. And the lady is then inexperience. So the good thing about the lady is that she's so enthusiastic to learn. She's willing to look at her own kind of lack of knowledge or experience and doesn't get hung up on that and says, well, that's why I'm here to learn. So the great thing about this is the enthusiasm that you get. The downside then, obviously, with all the inexperience, is that making decisions or communications may have errors in them, or you're not particularly confident about making a decision, or usually where you show up very confidently, you may feel a little intimidated. The key thing is to be open-minded and to say, I'm willing to learn. And if I make a mistake, it's not the end of the world, just as long as you're aware that things may not be perfect. So usually if you never double check your work because you're like, oh no, I don't make mistakes, I don't make errors, that's just the way I operate, then please do kind of check it today, because the Lady of Swords says, great, you're willing to learn, but there's the likelihood and the tendency to kind of stuff up here and there. So she's got this blue robe on. Blue is about emotions, it's about connection, and she's playing this instrument. So this is about, I suppose, literally then learning an instrument, but the process of playing an instrument to me is very much about the element of water and connecting to something within you and giving it a creative outlet. And it's green, so it's like the voice of the heart here, really. So that's super interesting to me, because it says, well, on paper, intellectually and course material-wise and expertise, you may not have all the details, but what you certainly do have is a wealth of emotional experience and transferable skills that you've had in other areas of your life. So this says, if you listen to your gut, if you listen to your heart, then there's no need to feel kind of inexperienced or like out of your depth, or, oh, I can't make a decision here. So if you find yourself hesitating or stumbling a little bit, go into the emotional side of things and really listen to that inner voice to see what that says, what the heart is saying, and go in that direction. And that's the best way to avoid errors, I would say. We've got all this red. Red is the root chakra. It's about your connection to planet Earth. And with red as a cap here, it's very much about I want to learn a skill that I can then apply, which is going to change my life. So I study medicine, then I work as a doctor, and that's a totally different life than if I hadn't studied it at all. So this is someone who's taking things very seriously and is looking at them in a way of, how am I going to apply this? So it's not just learning for the sake of learning. It's something that's going to be useful and will have a practical influence in your life. So if there's something that reaches you today that is unfamiliar, that you don't know anything about, and there's an opportunity to learn, please take that. It's going to be an important the card is saying to me that if that kind of information comes through, or that kind of opportunity, you become aware of it, please jump on that, because it's going to be meaningful. It's going to have an important role in your life, basically. The Queen of Cups, and the fact that we've got 2 court cards here. Court cards appear as people or as qualities, and we've got 2 of them. So it may be that there are lots of relationships going on in your life. You have interactions with people who, one, by the lady, may not have all the information, but are trying really hard. And second, the Queen of Cups is someone who's very nurturing and very loving. She invests her time and energy and love in people and places and things, and they grow as a result. So she's kind of the Reiki healer of the tarot. She's someone who brings a lot of care and support into any situation that she touches. So if you're around a lot of people today, the cards are saying that you can really trust those people. Their hearts are really in the right place, and they're trustworthy. And particularly here with the 4 of Wands, that's a wedding. That's 2 people who really love and adore each other. So there's great potential for you to connect with other people, to learn from them, to take care of them, to nurture them, but really by the Queen, just to enjoy the presence and company of other people, and to naturally extend yourself and to say, do you know what, I care about this person, what can I do? So it's a really beautiful energy, actually, of kind of harmony and people coming together. So if there are people in your life who you can spend time with on this day, please do. If there are people from the past who you miss and you still have feelings for those people, it's a good time to, I don't know, send an email or pick up the phone and to say, hey, how's it going? Long time no hear. But I really think it's not overly complicated. It's like this quiet moment of just enjoying the people in your life. And then finally, the 4 of Wands. Usually the 2 wands are on one side and then on the other, and they create a doorway, and there's a wedding happening in the middle. So it's a new chapter in life, a new start, a happy occasion, 2 people finding each other and then moving off into their future together. Here, the 4 wands are behind them, and there's a sense of security about it. And we've got this 1 candle burning, so it's about, we've got the elements down here, so it's really about love conquering all, in this case, I feel, and providing like this safe refuge almost. So it's interesting, if you feel like, do you know what, I need to be taken care of a little bit. I just need to unwind. I need to speak to someone who knows me and who I love. I want to get something off my chest, particularly via this card. It's a great opportunity to do all of those things today and to really strengthen the bond you have with another person and to feel safe and secure because of the people in your life. What this says to me is, sometimes we take things so seriously, like this is where I live and my career and da-da-da. But the reality is, like, jobs come and go, circumstances come and go. And a lot of the time in those moments when your life is in upheaval, it's nice to go back to people who are constant and who know you and then can support you through this, and vice versa. So, wow, it's like family day. I love it. Okay, so, and what I'm missing by this card, obviously, there's a great potential and opportunity for new relationships here. And if that occurs on this day, then really pay attention. If you meet someone new who you're immediately interested in, it's very likely that that's a good person you can trust, who's going to add a lot of wonderful things to your life. obviously, you know, everyone's going to be cautious in a situation like that if you're just meeting someone for the first time. But the cards are really saying that if someone does pop up, come up out of the blue here into your life today, really pay attention. It's likely they're a good egg. Yeah. Number-wise, we've got 4 and 1. Chord cards are 1, so 4 and 1 is 5, and another one is 6. 6 in numerology also is a temporary opportunity that appears. So in all these areas, learning, relationships, love, and new beginnings. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, click on book your reading to audio reading with me. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up. Please hit subscribe and share the video online. Have an amazing day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.